if you grew up in the 2000s, early 2000s, you might remember this big orange brownish bear that lived in Bear in the Big Blue House. That's what the show that premiered on Playhouse Disney, a children's block for preschoolers, aired on October 20th, 1997, and it was geared towards preschoolers and young children. And Playhouse Disney was trying to compete with Nick Jr. and PBS Kids. The show was created by Mitchell Kreigman, and he also created some other shows that you might know about. Carissa Explains It All, one of them, Big Big World, and another Disney Channel show, The Book of Pooh. So the show goes around with Bear, who is a very loving, very soothing, very parental figure, and his friends. There is Ojo the bear, the little baby bear. We have Trilo, a lemur, and we have Tutter, who is a mouse, and she is so cute, so cute. And we also have the Pip and Pop, and then we have a little shadow girl, and then last but not least, we have Luna the Moon. We also have many other characters, but Luna the Moon and Bear, absolutely my favorite part of the Big Bear in the Blue House. But the show was originally created to be the anti-Barney. And at that time, Barney kind of talked down to kids, people felt like, where Bear actually spoke, where kids could watch it with their parents, and they didn't like dumb it down. Like, Bear was soothing, he was a very parental figure in my eyes, a mentor. Even the creator said that he was a protective figure, and I really do feel like this was Bear. Bear would help people, he would give lessons. One of the most famous episodes of Bear in the Big Blue House was the potty episode, and this episode, watching this as a kid, like, this is one of my core memories as a child. I remember this episode, it was great. Also, in the later episodes, Bear would venture off into Woodland Valley, which was where Bear was set at, where his house was set at, and he would have adventures with them. Bear even went on to have, I think it was a Spanish cousin, and would learn Spanish in the series. The show ended, it ran for 4 seasons. The last episode that aired was April 28th in 2006. And there was a lot of rumors that this was due to unfortunately, the person that plays Luna the Moon had passed away, but this was a rumor. This was not actually true. No,
the tragic death of my friend Lynn Thigpen had nothing to do with the ending of the series. We did 4 seasons, plus the sequel series, Breakfast with Bear, that ran 1 season. And that's it. Lynn Thigpen died after the show wrapped. Sometimes things just end, unfortunately. We'd like to look for a bigger reason, but sometimes things just run their course, as this show did for Disney Channel. But it is nice to know that some things do live on in our memories and in our hearts. And I'm so glad so many of you still enjoy memories of Bear and his friends. Thanks so much for visiting the Big Blue House all those years.
So yeah, the Bear in the Big Blue House did not end because of Luna the Moon passing away. The show had already wrapped after that, is what he stated. Also, they said that Bear was a huge creature. It was a giant Muppet, and Noel McNear is who Bear is, and he actually used his regular voice and was told when he went in to just talk normal. And this is not something that they typically do in professional puppeteering. And it was actually a great thing, soothing voice. So yeah, Noel McNeil has a TikTok where he posts with a puppet that was made for him, like head that is Bear. I will list that down below. But yeah, and it also said that there was a little screen that the characters could, like the person in the puppet suit could see around them, and that it was kind of like this, how you held it and pulled it down. It was, the Big Bear and Blue House show was produced by the Jim Henson Company, which you might be familiar with because they have produced a lot of other shows. They produced the Muppets. The Muppets came from the Jim Henson Company. It was later sold, the Bear in the Big Blue House, to Disney. So now Disney has it, and for quite a few years you could not find it on any streaming services. But I think it was as of 2022, you can stream all of the episodes, I believe, maybe not the pilot, but you can stream all of them on Disney Plus if you have, like, want to deep dive back into your childhood and watch it. Yeah,